Good evening, and welcome to Shea Show Real Talk, where talk is real. Y'all bear with me tonight because I'm going to be all over the place, like I normally am. Sometimes when I'm thinking about things or something across my mind, you watch me and listen to me long enough, I'll be talking about one fucking story and I'll go directly to something else. It's like keep you in suspense on what the last story I was talking about. I just have so much to say. And you just can't say it all at one time. So you have to just disperse it the best way you can. That's what I do with these stories, because they're interesting stories. Let me start by saying I thank everybody who is going to come down to the Shea Show family get together in June 7th, 8th, and 9th. For more information, call 1-877 796 1130. 877-796-1130, and a friendly Shea Show associate will answer the phone, whose name just happened to be Nicole. You're going to get Nicole, and she's going to talk, and she's going to talk, and she's going to talk. You got to tell her to breathe. When you tell her to breathe, then say who you are, what's going on, get your information, then she's going to go and she's going to tell you what's going on. She's going to talk. She's going to she gonna talk. Oh, I love her to death. That girl can talk. Girl, I say you can talk all the time, and it's a good thing. You are probably the best PR person I've ever heard. You can talk. You can go. We had a meeting the other day. Me, we had a meeting for the gathering coming up last Saturday at 12 o'clock. So we was on a conference call. It's me, Ron, Norma, and of course Nicole, and that damn Bell. So, and we just talking, and so I was trying to say something. I forgot what I was about to say, and she said, "Well, hold on, brother. Just yeah, you're right, brother." And then she was going on, so she started talking. So I said, and I was trying to say, and she was going, and she was going, and she was going. And I was like, oh my God. And I heard Ron in the background laughing because Ron knew already. And I heard Norma back there, she was giggling too, and she knew already. She said, and I said, Nicole, breathe, breathe, breathe. And everybody broke out laughing, but we have a really good time. So that's who you're going to get when you call the 877-796-1130. You're going to get Nicole. Now let me say this. I was talking to Valencia today. She lives in Chicago. And her niece, and her sister are coming down. And she said, well, how many people coming so far? I said, I don't know. I think Nicole said we might be up to about 50, 48 or 50, something like that. She said, what? She said, how many subscribers you have? I said, about 80,000. She said, that's what I'm talking about. She said, you got all these people that follow you and like what you do. You would think all 80,000 people would come down. I said, well, hell, that would be a hell of a party. That would be one for the record books. If that could ever happen. I said, but I'm humbled. I'm humbled that anybody would want to come. Hell, if two people just showed up, I'm just going to just be who I am and treat you the way I normally would treat you anyway. Had you been like 100 people, it doesn't matter. And I told her, I said, I'm just humbled by that. People want to take out their vacations, take time off of work, and just to come here to meet some guy who's on YouTube. Some guy on the internet. That's who I am. I say this all the time. I'm just this guy on the internet. And I appreciate everybody for watching what I do. I really do. But I thought about it. So, that is so special. That That's a testament on who I am and how I lived and how I treat people. And I think that just resonates with people. And I didn't get it at first because there's not a lot of real people out here. Let's face it. There's a lot of fake people out here. It's very seldom that you're going to come across somebody who's really real and say what's on his or her mind and just stand on it. And sometimes people gravitate towards truth. They do. And that's what I like to think that's what you guys are doing. You just gravitate. That's what you come for. That's why you want to maybe call me. I get so many calls. Oh my God. Oh, oh my God. Not bad. They're really great calls, but I get so many calls from people all over the planet. I'm still like amazed by it. I still don't even, I don't understand it. I keep saying, well, damn, I'm just a guy on YouTube. What's the fuss? I'm just going to some dirty ass houses, and showing how people live, And every now and then you might see me walking in a gas station and talking to a local yokel or something. I mean, that's my everyday life. This is what I do every day. And I tell people all the time, the Shea Show is not about real estate. I say this all the time. The real estate just happens to be a part of my life. And that's how it works. So this is not a real estate. Most people say this is a real estate show. It's actually not. I mean, it can be whatever you want it to be, but it's not a real estate show. It's just a real guy living life and just sharing his life with the world. And I didn't think nobody would really be interested in nothing like that, to be totally honest with you. When I first started doing this, I didn't do this for where we are right now. I didn't do this for that. I did it because I wanted to put something on YouTube. YouTube had just came around in 2005. And when the market crashed in 2008, Royce and I was riding around, and we had this old camera. I still got it in a box right now. Never use it no more. And he was in the Center of Creative Studies, so he was in his art college. So he was using this camera that I bought Pam. Pam didn't even want the damn camera. Pam was the kind of person, oh, I gotta have this and I gotta have that. All right, honey, I get it for you. Oh my God, I've been wanting that G.I. Joe the Kung Fu grip for like 10 years. I said, all right. And when she get it, especially when it comes from Finger Hut, it's sitting in a box. And next thing I know, I see boxes just stacking up. But that's how it was. But I'm just a real person. That's it. Nothing else is going on. It's just, my life is just unfolding. And unfortunately, there's been some tragedies along the way. And you guys were part of that. You're part of this entire journey. And that's another reason why I say, well, maybe that's why people want to come here, because they see my journey. They see that I'm trying. And how many chances do you get a chance to meet a real person? I like a breath of fucking fresh air. So that's the way I look at it. So when she said, well, it should be a lot more, I say, Valencia, when people are doing something for the first time, it takes time. It takes time to grow until it grows into something. I mean, this could grow into something really big. Who knows? It maybe could be 80,000 one day. You never know. So it grows. So if it's only 20 or 30 people, I mean, that's fine. Then people start getting the word out, say, hey, I had a really nice time, and then the show starts growing more and more, and people start seeing previous videos of people coming down here like in June hanging out, and then it grows. Now next year, it might be 200 people. It might be 200 people. Remember, we started off at 30 or 40. Then by year 5, if we're still going, it can turn into a real big thing. It's like a Shea Show convention, like 5,000 people showing up for a weekend. That would be awesome. And I would personally would love to hug each and oh my God, if I can hug every last person that I've met along the way since I've been doing this, it's a lot of you. If I can hug every last person, I mean, I would be complete. Because you guys have shown me so much love. Even when you got family who won't even treat you that damn good. Think about that. There's strangers that treat you better than family. Total strangers. Don't know nothing about you. But they care about you, and you see they generally care about you. That's a stranger. You can have your family member right there. You can be looking for some type of help, and they'll turn away like they didn't hear you. But you have a stranger out of the blue just say, I'm there. Like Ron did. When I did a scope after my wife passed, I was having some problems. I had some issues, and I guess it came across in the videos. And Ron, whom I never met, came into my scope, and he watched my scopes, and you see like a cool dude. You know, I got a vacation coming up, and I'll be down there. I'm going to come down there and check on you. And I didn't know what to think about that. I didn't. Because it happens from time to time, and it's just like, every time it happens, it's just like, why is this happening? And he ended up coming down here. And we hung out, had a good time. You know, not he's my friend. I mean, he's my good friend. You know, and I appreciate him. He's been to Detroit 3 times already. 3 times. Now, the last time he came here, the day we got ready to leave, we came over to the house, and he'll tell you, I fixed the bomb breakfast. Biscuits, eggs scrambled lightly, bacon just ever so crisp, and I had the Miss Butterworth on his ass, right? I said, go ahead, man. He said, man, you know, Ron's like laid back. Yeah, man, this good, man, yeah. I said, if only he's going to start doing that damn knife and fork thing he did with the damn ribs, right? So I'm watching him. And so these biscuits is like fluffy biscuits. It's like insulting the chef if you put ketchup on a fucking steak. Well, it's an insult. Well, wait a minute. These biscuits is made for syrup, bro. I said, and I got Miss Butterworth too. Shit, right? And so he started mixing the biscuits around on the plate near the eggs. And wasn't no syrup. I said, well, what you doing? You getting paint off the plate, bro? There ain't no syrup on there. Oh, no. This is the way I do it. I enjoy my biscuits this way. I said, eating paint off the plate? He said, no, just, I'm good, man. I'm good, you know. I'm down with Miss Butterworth, you know. But, you know, this is kind of how I eat my biscuits. Oh, excuse me. So, we had a good time. And then he went back home. Ron's a great guy. He really is. And you guys get a chance to meet him at the Shea Show get-together. Because that's what it is. It's a get-together. I said this the other day. You know, people have different religions, and I respect that. And when I had a lot of people who called and said, I want to come, but I'm a Jehovah's Witness, and we just don't believe in celebrating birthdays. So my reply to that, to make them feel comfortable, because I want everybody to be comfortable, well, don't you eat? Don't you talk? Yeah, but, well, that's what this is. It's just a gathering, just people getting together, eating, and talking, and having a good time. What people do in life. That's it. We're celebrating life. That's it. It's not about a birthday. It's about friends getting together and socializing. Grown folks. It's good to have that nowadays. That's lost. That is lost. That is lost. You know, when I was growing up, I could be walking down the street, and when you walk past the alley, I don't know if you guys seen this in your neighborhoods. In the hood, this is what you see. If you're in the burbs, you don't kind of know what I'm talking about. We walk past the alley, you see all these old guys out here in the alley, sitting on milk crates, and just talking. And just talking about fucking life. And me being young, I I had to sit down and I had to listen. And they said, see, that young boy trying to get some knowledge. That's why he's sitting here. See, his friends, they kept on going. Go ahead, young blood, go sit down. We gonna just finish talking. And I sit down, I'll listen at these old guys, and I listen to all this now. I said, wow. I said, look at all this fucking knowledge right here. I'm amongst all this knowledge. There's so much knowledge here. And that was amazing to me. It really was to be around knowledge. And I don't understand what these kids is doing now. They don't want knowledge. They want it fast. They want it fucking quick. But newsflash, you got to get back to learn some knowledge. Because that's what's going to get you over. That fast shit going to get you in jail or get you killed. It's either or. Sit there and get that knowledge. Know your history. Know where you came from. Know where it is you want to go. Don't let nobody shit on your dreams. That's why a lot of kids fail right now. A lot. Let other people talk them out of their fucking shit. Every time. Well, Pookie don't want shit. So you want to make sure you don't have shit. So you can have a friend. And people get sucked up by that shit. I told somebody today, I don't want to be around nobody negative. I don't want to be around nobody who ain't doing shit. I'm sorry. I can be your friend all goddamn day long. I can. But you surround yourself with people that's like-minded. Or people who have more than you have. So you can learn something. You can get some knowledge. And see how you can succeed and grow your mind. Even if you don't grow your fucking business. Or grow the money you want. You grow knowledge. Knowledge is fucking power. And you can take that somewhere. So don't let anybody talk you out of that shit. At all. If you got to study, tell your boy I got to study. Oh man, you come on hang out with me and Pookie and Ray Ray, man. We ain't gonna be long, man. Ice pick throwing a party tonight. Nah, man, I got study. Study. Knowledge is power. Make your own way. Create your own destiny. You are in control of your life and what you do with your life. You only get once. You only get one. You go around this board one time. That's it. And ain't no collect 200 and pass again. No. Life don't work that way. You go around one fucking time. When you get back to the other end, guess what? It's over. No dues over. So what I'm saying, take advantage of what's been given to you. You have a chance. This is supposed to be the richest country in the fucking world, and we got the most goddamn problems. I just don't. We got poverty. We got all kind of crazy shit going on here. All type of crazy shit. The world is just going to shit, and nobody seems to fucking care. There's people like me and some of you out there. We see it. We know it. But all we can do is just sit back and just watch the total destruction of this world. All the picking in the world is not going to change that at all. What's going to change it is the mindset. Once the mindset changes, then we got a chance before we leave here. I hate to leave this world and not leave some type of fucking mark. Something positive. Like these videos. These are, to me, these is positive. This is something after I'm long and gone from this world. And I will be. Just like you. Somebody else could listen to this and say, that guy was all about truth. And we need to pattern ourselves and do something. Because he just sent a message. You got a chance to change you. You have a chance to change the world for the better. It's what you make it. It's what you make it. I had a guy call me today from Alabama. And I recorded it. And I might post it later. But this guy, he's just saying that he couldn't believe how they was doing me here. He said, man, I watched one video and I was mad at you at first. I said, why was you mad at me? He said, the way you just putting people out. I said, how heartless can you be? He said, but I started watching. And I started watching more. And I just started watching more. And I want to apologize. You're nothing like that. I'm with you. Wherever your fight is, I'm with you. If you need me to come up here from Alabama to help you, I believe in what you're doing. You're giving everybody a chance. And these people just fucks over you. He said, I ain't never met nobody like you in my life. Ever. He said, you are a diamond in the rough. He said, and I just want to be here to do whatever you need me to do. You call me anytime or at night. I'll pick up the phone. And I said, wow, that's pretty deep. And I really appreciate that. Yeah, I really did. I really did. And he was saying how, I'm about to get real now. He said, man, our people can fuck up some shit. I said, yeah, man, I know how it is, man. He said, man, I'm telling you, he said, black people don't want shit. They just want to just tear shit up. He was going off. He was going on a rant. I just broke, and I recorded this shit. He was just gone. He said, that brother was gone. He said, man, you can't have shit. He said, that's why the white man don't, he said, Uncle Ruckus, that's why the white man don't want us around this shit already, because we fucks up. Why the fuck he wants us around this shit when we can't take care of our own shit? You come home and there's garbage all over the goddamn place and McDonald's wrappers down here and shit. What the hell is this type of shit? He's almost talk like Leonard. Man, I get up there, man, and I go out there and I fix that stuff up. I ain't supposed to, but hell, who else gonna do it if I don't do it? I don't like to live like this. He said, man, it's a fight. It's a fight. Oh my God. And I immediately went to his story. I said, tell me more, man. Tell me more. Oh my God. That bro was off to the races. I mean, he could have his own show. But I'll watch him 24/7. Because that guy was, that guy was real. He had a lot to say. He had a lot to shit on. He had a lot to say and was on his mind. And goddamn it, he got it off. He got it off. He roasted Pookie them. Oh my God. He said, man, not all black people are bad. Because I'm black. And you black. I see how you take care of shit, and I take care of my shit the same way too. But he said, most of these Negroes, oh man, the gutters hanging down, grass is like 6 feet high and shit, and they out there having a damn barbecue, and they got the $6,000 rims on the $500 damn car. He said, I'm tired of looking at that shit. It was so funny. Oh my God, that guy was funny, but he was real. And I really appreciate him as well. As well as a lot of you guys that I have met over the internet. I talked to, actually, I didn't talk to her. I take that back. It was this lady, she's 79 years old. Where's that? Hold on. She's 79 years old, and she said how much she watched the videos, and her granddaughter bought her iPad. Hold on for a minute. See, I'm getting real now. Let's look at the time it is. It's 1:20 a.m. Hold on. Wait a minute. I want you guys to hear some of the stuff that I hear every day. But just the one. Let me see if there's still the one on here. Please enter your password, then press pound. You have one saved voice message. You have pressed incorrectly. To listen to your messages, press 1. To send a message, press first saved voice message. Sent Monday, March 11th at 2:53 p.m. And I tell you, just listen at the just listen to this, and it's really gonna make you funny. I love it. Duration 34 seconds.
Hi, Mr. Woods. I watch every one of your tapes on my iPad. My granddaughter bought me an iPad, and I love every one of them. And I watched the other one. I'm 79 years old. I watched the regular tapes in the daytime, and at night I listen to you talk. And I say, God bless you. And I'm so sorry to hear about happening to your family, but God bless you. I live in Brockton, Massachusetts. My name is Glenda Simmons. Bye-bye. And God bless you and Laura and everybody. Bye-bye.
That was keeping me so. I'm humbled. Again, I'm humbled. I get these type of calls all the time. Messages all the time. I can't even keep my mailbox empty fast enough before it's always full. And I appreciate that so much. I want you guys to know how much I appreciate you. I just want to come on a few minutes and just, just say what was on my mind. And that I pretty much appreciate everybody. And, I gave a little message to the kids too, that they can hopefully get something out of this. Because, believe it or not, you kids, the younger folks, you are the future. You are. You are. You're going to be the ones who's going to be making all the decisions and how things can be ran. You're going to be the next mayors. You're going to be the next sheriffs. You're going to be the next city council people. This is who you're going to be. You have a chance to do that. And to do that, you got to live right. You got to live right. You got to cut all this foolishness out. I mean, all this shit on Facebook. I mean, fighting over nothing, and posting that shit. And when you see Pookie and Pooquisha about to fight and shit, everybody breaking out their fucking cell phones, recording it and talking about world star. What? Come on. You know how that really looks. I'm gonna keep it real with you. You know how that looks? That's foolish. Stop it. Stop it. You grown now. You're too old for that shit. Stop it. Stop that. Put them goddamn phones down and pick up some fucking books and learn something. Learn something. Your future depends on it. You better wake up. You better wake up. Your future depends on this shit. You keep doing all that crazy shit y'all doing right now, you're not going to get no job. You're not going to get no decent job because you're not going to know shit. You ain't learned shit. You don't even know how to talk. You don't know how to even talk. Who's going to fucking hire you? For what? You're going to be right. I'm not knocking nobody at McDonald's, but you're going to be working at McDonald's somewhere. But you got to do what you got to do. I understand that, but you got a chance right now. I mean, you got to have people who work in every industry, whether fast food, Burger King, Wendy's. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But if you're inspired to be more, let it be more. Let that be a stepping stone. The job is there. Take it. There's no problem with taking the job. The problem is when you get stuck in the job and don't try to advance and do nothing else. That's when the problem becomes. When you're working at fast foods or jobs like that, don't just want to do more. Take advantage if you can't get another job or a second job. See if you can get back in school. Take some classes, a trade course or something to show that you're trying to get out of that situation to go higher. That's how McDonald's and all these other places got started. They worked hard. Dave Thomas of Wendy's, he started his hamburger shit out of his fucking house. Now there's Wendy's all over the fucking country. He had a dream. All I'm saying is you can have a dream too. Don't let nobody shit on your dreams. If it's something that you think you really want to do, go after it. No matter what nobody else say. Because when you die, guess what? You're going alone. So you might as well take this journey, what you got to do, alone while you're living. You don't need nobody to pat you on the back. You know what you need to do. Do it. Simple. All right. That's enough. Let me quit. See, I'm about to get ready to go somewhere with this shit. And I can say that for another Real Talk. So again, thank you guys for tuning into the Shea Show Real Talk. I really appreciate all of you. I really do. And I'm humbled, once again, about both persons who want to come down and hang out. Valencia says she can't wait to come down. She's bringing her niece and her sister. And, oh God, there's so many people that I personally talked to and know said I'm coming. I mean, Josephine, she's coming from Georgia. So I got some people coming in from Camden, New Jersey. Chicago. Let me see, Oklahoma. So, yeah, it should be nice. It should be nice. And I appreciate everybody who's coming, everybody who donated, who said, listen, I can't come, but I like to donate something. $10 or $20, whatever. We're not asking for any money. We never even brought it up. There was other people who came to us and said, listen, I want to donate something, and if that's okay. And Nicole checked with me because she didn't want to just say, well, yeah. She said, let me talk to Shea and see what Shea feels about that. And I said, listen, we're not asking anybody for money, not a dime, other than what they're supposed to contribute to if they're coming. But let's not try to get to the point where I'm asking people for money because I don't want that. She said, oh, no. These people want to donate. I just want to make sure it's okay with you because they want to donate. They know we're not asking for any money. I said, now, if they truly would just want to donate to the cause, whatever, and that's fine. They can do that. It would depend on how much money is there and what we might have left or whatnot. If it's something like that, maybe we can donate it to the Detroit Rescue Mission. They do a lot of good work with homeless people and getting people off the fucking street and shit. So, it's a good thing for a lot of these shelters like that. Because it'd be cold. And I said, how the fuck can anybody live out here in this shit? And it dawned on you really quick. Well, they got no choice. They're homeless. They can't go into a house like you and I. They can't just come out of the cold. You know how you be in the cold all day and you come home and you put your key in the door and you open up and that heat, whoosh, that heat hit your ass? You're home. You can take your clothes off. You can go in the kitchen, see what's going on, and see what Pooquisha fixed for dinner. You got that option. But a homeless person, they can't open the door. They can't feel that heat. They can't feel that warmth. They can't feel that. They got to feel cold all the fucking time. And that's terrible. That is absolutely terrible. So I love that they have a place like Detroit Rescue Mission and places like that here to try to help get some of these people off the street. They should do it a little bit more often. Like when we had that vortex about a month ago. That vortex was like 1 degree below zero and all that type of shit. They went out of their way to try to find all the homeless people on the street and gather them. They went out looking for homeless people to bring them in because it was just that cold. They would die. But when it got to being 16 degrees, which is still cold, Well, you know, we took you in for the night, but you know, you gotta get back out there. I mean, there's something wrong with that. When it's cold, you go look for the homeless. But when it's 16 degrees, cold, but it's not cold, but still cold. Like, you know, just you got to get back out there. We let you come in for the night. The system, it's just something got to change with all that. Something just got to change with all that. It just, I can go more deeper into this, but that's going to be another conversation for another time, and would probably take me a fucking hour to even talk about that alone. So I'm not going to get into that right now, but just remind me. This is going to be interesting how I want to attack that one. I really do. So let me get ready to go to bed because it is now 1:31 a.m. and I had to get up in the morning, take care of some business, and Roberto and I are going to do some Shea Show videos that we haven't done in a while. So we should be doing 3-4 videos, something like that. We'll see. But we will be doing some videos tomorrow. We'll be going to some vacant houses and some houses that probably for sale, and kind of like give our opinion on what's going on at the house, the neighborhood, blah, 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 the same old Shea Show shit. All right? So stay tuned for that, and thank you again for tuning in to Shea Show Real Talk, and I love you all. Good night.